Hello class, this is Mr. Knowles, and this instructional video focuses on March's calendar grid activity about Mumford the Mole, and it deals with plotting points on the coordinate grid. So let's get started. You should have a coordinate grid worksheet that looks like this at the top, and then there are all these points that you're going to discover each day in March, and you'll fill in the bottom as you go through the days of March. And you'll plot the points at the top as you go through the days of March. So the starting point for March is 0, 7. So let's write that here, 0, 7. That's March 1st. So if I go back to that coordinate grid and I find March 1st, or March 1st is 0, 7. So I'm going to find 0 down here and go up to 7, and I'm going to plot a point there. And that's the starting point. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So that's 0, 7. Let's go see what March 2nd looks like. So March 2nd. Nest 1, from starting point, go east 4. So I'm going to go east 4 from the starting point, and that will be nest 1. So I'm going to go back to my worksheet. I'm going to go east 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put a little point there, and that is nest 1, the mole's nest. So I'm gonna just write nest 1 there, and then down below there's a spot that says nest 1. I need to write the coordinates down there. So what are those coordinates? The coordinates are 4, and if I go straight up, 4, 7. So I'm going to write 4, 7 down below. 4, 7. Alright. Let's go to the next day. So we've been to those 2 days. Now it's March 3rd. Feeding area 1A. So there's a couple steps here. From nest 1, go west 2, northeast 1. Alright, so west 2, northeast 1. I'm going to use a different color so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, maybe I'll use the highlighter. So west 2, northeast. Northeast is this direction here on the compass rose. So I'm going to go that direction, northeast 1. I'll go up from that point. And that is feeding area 1A. 1A. So the mole's feeding area. So I'm going to scroll down here, and there should be an FA 1A, feeding area 1A. And what is that point? It's 3, 8 up above. 3, 8. erase that because I don't want to confuse you guys. And I probably should erase the compass rose. Okay. Alright, let's go to March 4th. Feeding area 1B. From nest 1, go west 2, northwest 1. Alright, so west 2, northwest 1. Let's go back to this. I think I'm going to erase that highlighting real quick. And do you remember what it said? It said west 2, northwest 1. Northwest is that direction. So from nest 1, I'm going to go west 2 and then northwest 1. And that's feeding area 1B. So down below, there's going to be a spot for us to write that down. Feeding area 1B. What's its coordinate? Well, it's 1, 8. So I'm going to write down 1, 8 right there. So that should look like that. And I believe I have one more day. So March 5th, nest 2. All right. From nest 1, go south 4. Okay. So from nest 1, go south 4. So from nest 1, go south 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe that is nest 2. Let's write that here. Nest 2. Alright, and the coordinate for nest 2 is 4, 3. So I'm going to write down 4, 3. And I hope that makes sense to you. So every day we're going to get a new calendar grid clue card, and you're going to plot that coordinate and follow Mumford Mole on his way to all these different locations on the grid. So by the end of March, all of this down here will be filled with coordinates that you found up here on the coordinate grid. So this will be complete with all kinds of different locations and places that Mumford Mole moved to. So I hope this has been helpful to you. If you have any questions, please ask.